Alright, it's the week of August 12th, and we're going to be pulling cards to see how this week is going to go as a collective for everyone here that's watching. So, take what resonates, leave what does not, and we're going to pull from a couple of decks this week. I'm going to use my mini Rider-Waite Tarot to start with. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess. I've been reading tarot for I don't even know how many years at this point. I started with my first deck at 11. I'm in my 30s now, and professionally I've been doing it for like maybe 5 years or something like that. Anyways, so if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to help with the algorithm. Liking the video, subscribing is free, and it really helps promote what I put out for you guys. Alright, so let's see. For this week, everybody here, with the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with a lot of people this week. With the 8 of Cups, 10 of Coins, and yeah, 3 of Coins. So there's a lot of communication that's going to be happening this week with people around you. You could be dealing with something where it's like, I got to have this conversation with somebody who I have to walk away from. Or it could be somebody that you already did cut ties with, and they're resurfacing this week. We got Mercury retrograde anyway, so it's expected for people from the past to pop up and old things, old conversations, old feelings to resurface again, and that's what's going to be happening this week. There needs to be some type of closure that's happening with somebody this week also, and I feel like it's going to be like a pleasant surprise that's going to come from this, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, this is about destined fate, changes happening. It's something needs to come to a close. Whether you want this change to happen or not, it's destined. This is it's not in your control, and I feel like this can also have to do with somebody who has had control over you, and maybe has emotionally manipulated you, or it's like your feelings have been manipulated to be seen or taught or told as something else, and you've reclaimed that power back to yourself, and now this is the person that did this to you. They're coming back up, and it's like, now you have a new card to play in this game, and they're not used to that, okay? This is going to be like, whoa, hold up, I'm dealing with somebody different, and they're not going to know how to control you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Another thing is, too, with the 6 of Coins coming out after the Wheel of Fortune, luck is on your side, okay? Luck is on your side, and it's time to give that to others. It's time to spread that luck and fortune onto others as well. I feel like, a lot of parents who do have kids in school, back to school shopping, coming up with a budget is going to be on the mind this week as well. Getting those good deals. That's what I'm seeing right here. We have the 3 of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed, okay? So this could be overindulging in something. Goes back to that control and manipulative person coming back in your life, okay? This could even be a relationship that you have with somebody. I'm picking up on too. There could be a relationship that you have with someone, and it's like there's no balance. It feels almost like obsessive. People are going to be watching you this week. It feels like someone is stalking you, and they're keeping tabs on you, and they're gossiping about you. They are gossiping about you with this 3 of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed also. It's like they're upset that you've moved on, and they don't have that control over you anymore, okay? It almost feels like a narcissistic being. It feels like a narcissistic being because you took your power back, and you decided you're going to pour your value back into yourself and not into them and what they say you need to do. And that they don't like that, so they're talking about you. Somebody's watching you, social media stalking you, keeping tabs on you. I want to pull the regular Rider-Waite deck to see. Queen of Pentacles coming out again with the Death card, okay? This could be a feminine energy. This could be a Scorpio. This could be somebody who has a lot of Scorpio in their chart. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? where they feel like they've had control over you, and you finally transitioned and transformed into somebody who claimed their power back. You put more value into yourself now, and now you're able to even put that into the natural gifts that you have. Okay, you've turned something ugly and painful into something beautiful at this point. That's what I'm seeing for you this week. You're letting your gifts and talents shine and show for themselves, and people are seeing that. Okay, people are noticing you this week. People are paying attention. With the 7 of Cups and the 5, or the Hierophant. Okay, this would be a good week to even do some therapeutic talk about the things to get off your chest. Really spread, you know what I mean, spread those things. I'm hearing cleansing spells need to come into place as well. If you do practice witchcraft, doing any kind of like spells that comes to protect yourself. Selenite, black tourmaline, those are really good for protection. Working with those this week is going to be really good for you. It's just because there's so much happening around you, right? And it's like messy drama that's happening around you. These people are so focused on you, and it's like they're sending something negative your way, and so you need to protect yourself. And in a way of like protecting yourself too is talking about the things that you have overcome, because doing that is going to do something to your mind where you're going to say, oh, wait a minute, I've already done X, Y, and Z, and I was really begging to be in the position I'm in right now, and now I am. That's what I'm seeing with this 7 of Cups and the Hierophant. It's like, it's almost like you've not realized it. It's like it's delusional in a way where it's like you don't even realize all of the hurdles you have overcome, and you're not giving yourself enough grace for those things. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, and then we have the Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Okay, Hanged Man, Ace of Wands, Tower, Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's this week there could be a disruption coming in your way, right? There's something that comes out of left field, something you're not going to expect, but it's gonna give clarity. It's gonna give you some type of clarity because we're ending with this Ace of Swords. So it's like this week you have all these things, these people around you, right? But it's time to it just keeps coming back into yourself. The Hanged Man, you may not have control of the outside circumstances, but you need to kind of take a step back and just kind of do your inner work, because there's nothing you can really do and exercise on the outside of you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this internal, and something from this thing that's going to shake things up is going to give you a new view of how, or a new point of view of the person, the situation, or even yourself. A new point of view within those 3 things, okay? And it's like you're coming out of this with mental clarity. Now I can see things for how they actually were. And I'm also seeing there's a lot of miscommunication, so make sure that you're double checking something with the interview. If you think you had set up the time for interview or an appointment, something that is important that has to do with your money, job changes, something like that, double check, because it didn't get through. It didn't get sent through. So you're going to want to double check with that, is also what I'm hearing. Okay? Because if you look like you're, with the Tower, it's like your crown's been knocked off, but we're ending with this Ace of Swords where you're getting a new crown put back on, because you're going to have this new shift and change in perspective with the Hanged Man. He's always talking about, people fear this card where they're like, oh, I'm stuck. I'm suspended in time, which, yeah, I mean, Mercury's in retrograde, so we are suspended in time in a way right now. It's not time to begin new things, but it's time to look at the things you've done in a different way, a new perspective. And once you do that, because there's going to be some type of divine intervention or some kind of message that comes through, and it's going to shake things up to your core, and you're going to say, oh, now I have an understanding. Now I have that mental clarity. Now I can move on to do X, Y, and Z, right? And then we get the 3 of Swords with the 3 of Pentacles. So this could be having, you could be having this week some heartfelt conversations, difficult conversations with people. But in the end, I keep getting back to the same thing. You're in this new place because we had that Death card, that transformation, that transformative part, the Hanged Man, seeing new things. We have a lot of major arcanas here too. where it's like, this is a big change. And you're coming to terms with realizing you've been in this big change spot, this new position, but something's going to shine a light on that, because you're going to have some type of big conversation with this person from the past or whatever it is. And it's going to, I feel like it's going to pleasantly surprise you, okay? That's it's going to pleasantly surprise you. That's what I'm hearing. I want to pull a couple of cards from my OG deck. Okay. 8 of Swords. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself this week with the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it's calling back your own power to yourself. This can even have to do with stuff with your money and your finances, okay? You've noticed from the past you haven't been the best with that stuff, and this is the week where you're going to reap 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with your money. This week, you need to make a difference. You need to make a change. You have to be tighter on your budget. There's going to be an unexpected fee or payment or something that you're going to have to help with somebody, or with your own circumstances. I think that's what that Tower card was coming out saying as well. Okay. And so make sure you don't spend your money on something that you do not need, because you're going to need it for something that comes up this week. The 5 of Swords. And the Hanged Man again. Yeah, it's having a different way of thinking and viewing things now, okay? And then just, again, like reclaiming your protection. I think some of you might need to do like an egg cleanse, a protection spell, like I said, with the selenite. Anything like that, even with like Florida water, or make your own, okay? And I want to end this reading with some self-care. That was loud. With some self-care cards to see. Oh, okay. What do we have? Energy work. Okay, we have this energy work card right here. This is realigning everything, grounding yourself, connecting with all of the things that come in through your mind, your third eye, your throat chakra, saying what you mean without being mean, something that connects to your heart, while you're being confident within yourself and creative and grounding. Okay, doing that energy work, really connecting back into the spirit that you actually are. Plan a vacation. Some of y'all could be planning a vacation this week. I got that last week too. And then dream journal. So this is really like, we had a lot of swords. Swords is about communication. Birds are standing out this week too. So if you see a bird, really pay attention to the messages coming in. You could be seeing 2s, a lot of the number 2s this week as well. So dream journal, really, like, you know, when you wake up, write down your dreams that you've had. There's messages coming in from that, okay? There's messages coming in from that. And this is a really good way to like do mental dumps, like get out what you need to. Connecting with fire. We do have that full moon coming up in Aquarius too, on the 19th. But that's next week, actually. That's on Monday next week. Either way, doing firework, releasing things. We have a full moon coming up, so it's about letting go and turning, you know, it's letting go, because things are coming to a completion, a culmination. So working with fire could be really good. Reading, yes. Some of you guys might be starting a new book or getting into a book, because with all of this stuff that's happening, it's like, I need to come back into myself. How can I relax? How can I chill out? And reading. And all of these cards have 2s on them. Like I was saying, we got 42, 12, 20, 22. So this is all 2. So pay attention to the number 2. This could be like 2s are about connections with other people, other beings, relationships that you have. So something with a relationship is really going to be standing out this week. If you made it this far, I want you to post a crystal emoji and I don't know, something, a crystal and a fire emoji if you made it this far. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share this reading with somebody you think may be interested. And I will catch you guys next week.